Leonardo di Ser Piero da Vinci, or as we know him today, Leonardo da Vinci, was a sculptor, architect, engineer, inventor, scientist, writer, mathematician, philosopher, and of course one of the greatest painters from Italy. He is often called a pioneer of many fields, including paleontology, technology, and architecture. Leonardo is widely regarded as the greatest painter of all time. But his genius did not stop there. Leonardo da Vinci is also frequently credited as the mind behind early concepts of the parachute, the helicopter, and even the tank. Beyond art and invention, he made groundbreaking discoveries in anatomy, civil engineering, geology, optics, and hydrodynamics. Despite all of this, Leonardo da Vinci is best known by the world as a painter. Most of you have surely seen one of his works, the Mona Lisa. It is his most famous painting and is considered the most popular portrait of a human being ever created. Another one of his works, The Last Supper, is a religious painting from the Renaissance era that anyone who has studied history would instantly recognize. And then there is Salvator Mundi, a painting that was sold for $450 million. This sale made it not only the most expensive painting ever sold, but also the most expensive artwork in history. We are going to try to uncover the secret of one of the greatest geniuses in the history of humankind. What made him not just capable, but truly an expert across so many different fields. In general, geniuses think productively, not reproductively. They don't ask, what solution was taught to me? They ask, how many different ways can I look at this problem? Leonardo believed that learning should begin by observing a problem from as many different perspectives as possible, so it can be solved creatively. A true thinker does not rely on conventional approaches inherited from the past. Instead, they deliberately use multiple perspectives, even conflicting ones, to solve a problem. And in doing so, they often discover new problems that others never even notice. Geniuses force connections between subjects that seem completely unrelated. This ability allows them to see patterns that remain invisible to everyone else. Aristotle once believed that a person who can combine two fundamentally different domains of existence is a true genius. Leonardo da Vinci lived by this principle. He once connected the sound of a bell with the ripples formed by a stone hitting water, leading him to conclude that sound travels in waves. He also connected the human body with the earth itself. Leonardo believed that water on Earth might circulate in a way similar to blood flowing through human veins. He may have been wrong, and he was aware of that possibility, but Leonardo was never afraid of being wrong, because he believed that being wrong was the only path toward learning and becoming better. His fascination with anatomy pushed him even further. Using his mastery of art, he created the Vitruvian Man, a study of human proportions that stands as a perfect interaction between two very different fields, mathematics and art. Of course, Leonardo da Vinci did not become a master in every field he touched by accident. He achieved these extraordinary accomplishments because he refused to think narrowly, refused to stay in one discipline, and refused to stop questioning, not by lying idle, but by constantly observing, connecting, and experimenting with the world around him. Leonardo da Vinci was famously known for practicing polyphasic sleep. This meant sleeping for about 20 minutes every 4 hours, which adds up to only 2 hours of sleep per day. Clearly, this gave him far more time to work, to think, and to create. Let's put this into perspective. If you live until the age of 72 and sleep 8 hours a day, sleep alone will take up nearly 24 years of your life. But if you sleep only 2 hours a day, you reclaim almost 16 additional years, spending just 6 years of your life sleeping. Of course, this assumes someone starts doing this from birth, which is impossible. But you understand the point. Leonardo once said that time lasts longer for those who know how to use it. Leonardo da Vinci had an extraordinarily wide range of interests. His mind was drawn to countless subjects, and this curiosity fueled his creativity and his ability to form connections. He possessed what seemed like an unlimited collection of ideas and concepts. He didn't follow specialization. He didn't focus only on what he had already mastered. Instead, he followed curiosity. He wanted to do everything. He wanted to understand everything, and remarkably, he managed to master many of them. Throughout history, the people who made the greatest contributions were often those with diverse skill sets and interests. Leonardo did not specialize in a single domain. He operated across many fields, solving hundreds of problems using a vast and varied body of knowledge. This is what made him a polymath. A polymath is someone who studies and develops expertise in more than one field, and only polymaths can see the world through truly unique perspectives. They are able to recognize patterns that others simply cannot see. Ironically, today is one of the best eras to become a polymath. Access to knowledge and skill acquisition has never been easier. Being a specialist may have been impressive in the 1980s or 1990s, but today, almost everyone is a specialist. To stand out now, you must become rare. You must become unique by combining multiple skills and disciplines into something that only you can offer. Leonardo da Vinci embodied this ideal perfectly. He was interested in everything. He wanted to master everything. He wanted to understand everything. As Leonardo himself once said, "Study the science of art. Study the art of science. Develop your senses, especially learning how to see. Realize that everything connects to everything else." That was the true secret of Leonardo da Vinci. He was a polymath.